Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Welch On-Ice. Titus Wilkins is in the net today, back in action, and in our last episode we rocked the 2018 Stadium Series jersey, but today I thought we'd go for our next-gen jersey. Also in our last episode, Titus Wilkins locked up one win, but then had two losses back-to-back, so today we are looking to get back into the win column. If it's your first time watching one of these Titus Wilkins videos, you are in for a treat. You want to make sure you hit that subscribe button, you hit that like button, and you share this video with a friend. Do it. I'm keeping the intro short and sweet today. We are going to jump right into some hockey action. It's been a little bit of a rough go for the Leafs this year so far. The record on the year is 14, 15, and 8. They are in the last place in their division, so it's actually been pretty rough.
Brother, this guy stinks!
We're looking to have a bounce back now that we're into January. We're into 2026, and so we are looking to just launch into the better half of the season. Now, despite playing 17 games and only having 5 wins, I will say our numbers are pretty decent. We're a 903 save percentage, which we're hitting our goal. At the start of the season, I said I wanted to maintain a 900 save percentage, so we're hitting our goal that way, and we're keeping our goals against average under 1 or under 2, so we're sitting at 1.66 right now, which for the record, in goalies who have played 10 games or more, we are currently in first with a 1.66. Samsonov's the next goalie with a 2.22. We've been doing well in that regard. As far as save percentage goes, we're not quite in the top 10. Our last game really brought it down for us in the last episode, but we're down around 903, so a pretty good range. At least we're not in the 800s, but Knight is just on another level with his 923. Our first game today is going to be against the Buffalo Sabres, and we're at home, so hopefully we can get this win. So let's hop into this game. There it is. Look at that. The 2023-24 alternate jerseys. We're repping it. That's what we're going to go with today. I feel like I say this every single time I record one of these videos. It's been a while since I played, so we're looking to get on the board quickly, but we're also looking to get a few saves on the board quickly. We can't be letting in the first goal or the first shot. Okay, so that was an ugly save, but we made the save, and if you notice the time, there's only 9:17 left in the first period. And so our first shot on net came halfway through the period, over halfway through the period. We made it. It wasn't pretty, but nonetheless, we got a shot on net. Ooh, okay, Titus, I see you. That was some pretty good tracking there. I mean, there's only 2 shots on net, a couple blocks, redirects. So, hey, you know what? First 3 saves are in the book. That's more than what we could have said in past games. Here we go. Good steer to the corner by Wilkins. That's what we like to see. Wow. I wasn't expecting that shot to get through the traffic. We just got a toe on it, but we made the save relatively close to the buzzer with about 5 seconds left. First period's in the books, and the shots are 5-4 in favor of Buffalo, so not a super high action-packed period all around for either team. Pretty steady, pretty even game. Hits are 10-5 for Buffalo. Time on attack is within 5 seconds of each other, so it's a pretty even game right now, but just not a lot going on. So we're going to see if that continues into the second, or we're going to see if it just turns into a blowout here. Oh, great pass by Marner to Matthews. A little 2-on-1 action there, but Levi came up with the save. Big blocker save by Wilkins on Tage Thompson. Big pad save. And look at that. The Leafs are going to the power play. We made a big save, and then who's this? Nyes draws a penalty. Or McCabe, one of the two. And just like that, the boys in blue, well, I guess the boys in black tonight, They are going to the power play. So there was absolutely nothing worth showing on that power play. Not a single shot on net. I actually think there was more time spent out of the zone than there was in. Wilkins with another blocker save. Oh my gosh. That was close. I didn't like that one little bit. But as I was saying, absolute horrid excuse for a power play. Not a single shot was had. Oh my gosh, Wilkins, what a save. Holy smokes. Let's watch this back. Huge glove save by Wilkins. When the shot came off, this was Wilkins' position in the net right here. So we got a lot of open net, and he just stretches across. And look at that save from the man, the myth, the legend himself. Look at that. Beauty save from Wilkins right there. It's a good save by Wilkins. In the dying seconds of the period. Once again, a very boring period. The Leafs had a power play to get up on top, but could not do anything with it. And the shots were 5-5 that period. A couple good saves for Wilkins, if I'm being honest, mostly due to poor positioning, which always seems to be the case. Whenever there's a huge flashy save, it's always because of poor positioning with us. However, we're looking to keep this going into the third period here. Who will come out on top? Oh my goodness. Do you guys remember in the last episode when we were on the wrong side of the net and we let in a goal? Well, that almost just happened again. But we just came back across to make that save. Oh, that was a greasy rebound right out front. Really good thing no one was there. That's an ugly save. But the puck didn't go in and we cleared it out, so we will count our blessings in this moment. Oh my goodness. Nyes was at the back door just waiting for that one final pass across, but could not make it happen. Did you guys see how long Titus Wilkins was stuck in that animation for? That seemed like an eternity. Whew. I didn't feel confident about my positioning there, but we made the save. Ay, ay, ay. Wilkins with another save, but once again stuck in that animation for a really long time. There it is. Oh my goodness. That was our opportunity. That, with 20 seconds left, that was the opportunity to win the game. Okay, so we're scoreless through 3 periods. So going into overtime, 0-0. I am very happy with how we've played this game. The saves, there have been some pretty good ones. There have been some pretty ugly ones. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with how this game has gone. 15 saves through 3 periods. I mean, you can never complain about that. Never, ever. It doesn't matter how cute or how pretty the saves were. As long as they were saved, that is what matters at the end of the day. But the job is not finished. It's time to win this thing in overtime. Oh, we got a blocker on it, but the positioning was way off. So luckily the shot came from far out. Uh-oh, a 3-on-1 the other way. Oh, Marner gets back defensively. Oh my goodness. Lawton just tried doing a dolphin dive goal. Didn't work. Oh, Titus Wilkins gets back over and makes the save. with 25 seconds left in overtime. That was huge. With 5 seconds left, McCabe on a breakaway. Oh, what a save by Levi. And we are going to a shootout. So this is the second time in our career, and second time this season at that, where both goalies have gotten a shutout and that we're going into a shootout at 0-0. We made some pretty clutch saves in the overtime. I mean, we only had 2 shots against in overtime, but that puts us up to 17 total saves in this game. I don't think I've ever won a shootout, if I'm being completely honest, and if my memory serves me right, I don't think we've ever won a shootout. So is this going to be the first one? We're going to have to find out. Tage Thompson's the first shooter, so we're going to be tested immediately. I thought we tracked it pretty well. We probably gave him short side a little too much. Yeah, we gave him short side too much there. This angle will show it nicely. Wasn't too bad. Well, it's not the worst positioning we've had in a shootout, but now it means that we need our boys to come through with a goal. Oh, Matthews, huge. That was so clutch. Everything about that was so clutch. Dahlin's the second shooter for Buffalo now. Oh, I didn't think we were going to get back over to make that save. I thought we committed to the... I forgot to hit the replay. Let's watch the replay on that. I thought right there, I thought we committed way too far to the one side, but look at that. We got back over. We got a little lucky there. Now we need Marner to put one in for us here. Look at that. Mitchell Marner. Now all we need is a save, and we have won this game. Look at that. That's a shutout win for Titus Wilkins. Look at that. Titus Wilkins was the second star, 17 saves. I'm very curious to see who the first star is going to be. It's probably going to be Levi because he had more saves than we did. Yeah. And honestly, rightfully so. What a huge confidence booster for Titus Wilkins. A 100 form score and a shutout victory, 17 shots against, 17 saves. You absolutely love to see it. Our record on the year is 6-6-6, so pray for us, friends. But with that game, also, we bring our goals against average down to a 1.57 and our save percentage to a 908 on the year. So that was a great game. We have one more left in this chapter against the New York Islanders, so hopefully we can replicate that win. I would say for the record, however, the Leafs didn't score a single goal that game. I know we scored in the shootout and we won in the shootout. That's amazing. But the Leafs did not score, whether in regulation time or in the overtime. And so that is something that we are going to want to have to change for the next game. Playing against the Islanders, I would imagine Sorokin's going to be in net, so that may be a bit of a challenge for the Leafs players. So why fix what isn't broken? We are going back to the alternate jerseys. So that means we got to make the New York Islanders wear a white jersey this game. We are on the road for this game, and historically, road games tend to not be super great for us, so we're going to try to flip the script with our style. Ooh, so Varlamov's in net, not Sorokin, so hopefully the Leafs can put a few through him here. I like how we really, it's the word I'm looking for. We didn't allow any rebounds on that one. We certainly got our first shot a lot earlier in this game. In the last game, it took them a whole half a period. A whole half a period? It took them half a period to get a goal. There you go. An easy save from the point for Titus. Titus taking one off the dome there. How you doing, buddy? You feeling okay? That's in. Oh, come on, Danforth. Put the puck in the net. You know, this game hits a little bit close to home for me because our boy Clancy Clark is a New York Islander. So, you know, I always want to see them do well. You know, we want to get the win for sure. If you have no idea who Clancy Clark is, you are going to want to check out my Be a Pro. That is a forward, not a goalie. His name is Clancy Clark, and he was drafted first overall by the New York Islanders, and he is absolutely lighting it up in the NHL right now. So if you haven't seen that, here's my shameless plug to go watch those videos right now. Oh, wow. So two very, very quick shots back-to-back there. We end the period with 5 saves. Once again, both teams deadlocked after one period. I think the Leafs have dominated this game a little bit more. Only 39 seconds of time on attack for the New York Islanders to the Toronto's 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So, I mean, it's pretty good. Start of the second period, we're going to see if we have a pretty similar story to last game or if this game is going to be different. We'll eat that one so we can get some fresh legs on the ice. First line's been out there for about 6 minutes now. We'll just absorb that one as well and not pass it out because we do not want to make any foolish plays. That's what cost us in our last episode. They got full pressure on us, so let's try to break that up with a whistle. Now we'll break it out. There we go. I like it. Good play, boys. Oh, what a goal by Morgan Rielly, and what a pass by John Tavares. And for the first time in 4 periods, we see our first goal. Oh, Morgan Rielly. His 100th goal of his career. Good for him. Once again, up in 104 miles per hour for a shot. What a goal. We finally have the lead with exactly 10 minutes into the period. Let's try to stack another goal on top of that. That was a really bad pass by Carlo. Did that shot get deflected as well? Bad positioning. Of course, I'll own it. But what on earth was that pass? No, I think that just beat me clean. Yep, that shot just straight up beat me clean. But Carlo, buddy, welcome to another dissection of what just happened. Carlo has the puck here. He can pass it to Austin Matthews, who is curling this way. He could pass it up to Tavares, who's all the way up here. Or he's got Mitch Marner right here. Let's see, who is he going to pass it to? Huh. Interesting how that works.
They just don't do anything! They're the Toronto Maple Leafs!
Shall we watch it again? Once again, he's got Matthews over here. He's got Tavares over here. He could even skate with it because he's got all of this open ice right here. But who does he pass this puck to? Oh, the guy who's covered by practically, well, I was going to say 2 guys. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this one and just say 1 guy. But wow, what a horrid pass. If we look at our positioning on this shot, I'm just curious about this because I didn't think our positioning was all that bad when the shot started to go off. Like, that's not too bad. That's not awful, per se. Oh, never mind. We were kind of moving still as the shot went off, and then that made it kind of bad. When the shot went off, we were in good spot. We just happened to keep going that way. I'll own the positioning, but Carlo, that was horrible. That was a horrible pass. That lead didn't last long, but it is Toronto Maple Leaf hockey, so should I be surprised that a lead didn't last long? Not really. Well, we couldn't get back-to-back shutouts, but the win is still in question. Let's see if we can lock in here so we can get the W this game. 2 periods in the books, and once again, we had 5 shots against that period. We let one of them in, however, so only 9 saves on 10 shots, so we're hitting that 900 save percentage right now. Going into the third, we are tied at 1s. Not necessarily a different story than last game because we were tied going into the third as well. However, the score is just different. We're going to see if we can get through this period without letting in any goals. I sure hope so. I know you guys sure hope so, because we want to see Titus Wilkins get a little win streak. We have not won 2 games in a row before, so this would just be beautiful. Oh, how did that even happen? What was Titus Wilkins doing there? Whatever, doesn't matter. We made the save. Even though it may have been a little unorthodox, we made the save. Ooh. Positioning wasn't good there because I was anticipating the breakout, so I was getting set at the top of my crease again, but the turnover put me in some pretty bad position. We really need to work on Titus's reaction time because, wow, it has not been good. It has not been good at all. I'm going to hold on to it so that hopefully we can get some fresh legs out there. Maybe our first line will hop back on in the final moments of the third period here. What is Morgan Riley doing? The need for a move at that part of the blue line, crazy. Oh my gosh, what are these passes, boys? Who even was that? Was that Carlo again? Through 3 periods, we have made 15 saves on 16 shots. We're heading into overtime, tied at 1s. Who is going to be the overtime hero? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear it. Who is going to score this overtime goal? Pause the video right now, make your submissions, and if you get it right, I will give you a shout out on our next Titus Wilkins Goalie Be a Pro episode. So let me know in the comments, who do you think is going to be the overtime hero in this game? Matthews swings and misses on the breakaway. Classic. Classic Matthews clapper that doesn't do anything in this game. Real life, it's insane. Look at that goals against average. No one's even close. We better win the Jennings trophy at the end of this year. That's all I have to say. Marner's just going to watch it go to the corner. Nice.
Nice.
Whoa. That was so strange. Matthew Nyes on a breakaway. Oh, puts it into Varlamov's blocker. Oh, good poke by Varlamov there. I always forget that that's an option, the poke check. Nyes again. Inside. Oh, Lawton couldn't get it. Oh, Siplikov with a few seconds left on the clock. What even is that, dude? Scored with 2 seconds left in overtime. Are you kidding me? I mean, I did kind of give that to him. I was way deep in my crease. I started out in a good spot, but then when he went that way, when he put it to his backhand, I went way too deep in my crease. And did the puck just beat me clean? It did. And posting in. Oh, man. That stings a lot because that goes against our goals against average and save percentage. Whereas if we hadn't made that save, then anything that happens in the shootout can't affect us. Form score for that game was pretty weak, only a 58. Not very good, not how you want to end it. Our chapter goal was 75 and we hit 70. 16 saves on 18 shots for an 888 save percentage and a 185 goals against average. We are now 6-6-7 on the year. Nice. We can just not seem to win in overtime or a shootout. I say that as we won our last game in a shootout, but it just seems that we cannot break through the barrier. Look at that. 7 overtime or shootout losses this season. It really hurts, man. It really hurts. So we're going to see if we get this game against Detroit. I'm guessing likely not. Oh, we do get it. Nice. Look at that. Okay, so we'll play our final game of this chapter and we will see, do we stay in the starting position or will we drop down? Okay, so I just did the math and we are going to need a 96 form score in order to get a 75 average for the chapter. Now, our goals against average currently sits at a 1.72 and we need it to be under 2.75. So I don't think that's going to be a problem unless all HE double hockey sticks breaks loose. But hitting that 75, I think, is what's going to really keep us in that starting role. So we want to hit a 96 or higher this game. No, dude, I forgot to switch the jerseys. Oh, brother. Oh, well. We lost the last game with our jerseys. So I guess it's not the end of the world. But once again, we are on the road. So we're going to see if we can break the barrier here on the road. In the last game, the Leafs only scored 1 goal, and that's been kind of the average on the season. But as we all know, to win hockey games, you gotta score more than 1 goal. So I would love to see the Leafs get, two or 3 goals this game at least. Riley hits the post. That is sadness. Oh yeah, we made our first save of the game. I forgot to say that. Locked in mentality. Oh, I say I'm locked in and then I do that. Oh my gosh. Gotta stay locked in. How did Falk not be the one to pick up that puck? That's insane. We made the save though, but wow. Just gave them a gift. Wrapped it and put a pretty little bow on it and everything.
I am a black belt in gift wrapping.
Good clear by Riley. Wilkins got a shoulder on it, but greasy rebound out front. Riley does the dirty work and clears it out. Out. That was close. I got caught puck watching. Lost where I was in the crease. Yikes. Oh, kudos to Riley for clearing out the front of the net once again. Oh, that was so going to be a goal if Riley didn't knock him off the puck there. Whew. Man, my positioning has been all over the place today. Not good at all. Period number 1 in the books. The shots are 7-4 in favor of Detroit. However, time on attack's pretty even. Only 5-second difference. I do feel like Detroit is walking over us a little bit, but it's 0-0 after 1. So we have not surrendered a goal in 3 consecutive games in the first period. Common Titus Wilkins W. Good save. Good save. That wasn't going in. They say it's a simple save. Didn't feel so simple, if I'm being honest. It should have been. There you go, back-to-back saves for Wilkins. Wilkins is pretty low on energy, so Lawton, a face-off win would be greatly appreciated here. Thank you. It went off my pad and in. Oh. Dude, that sucks. Because I basically made the save. Is it my blocker or my pad? It's my blocker. Just rode up my blocker and went into the net. Well, boys, you know what that means. That means we need to get a goal. 8 shots isn't going to cut it. I'm convinced that our teammates don't want to see us win. Nothing will ever be able to unconvince me of that. Because why do we only get 1 goal literally every single game we play? Period number 2 now also in the books. A busier period for Wilkins. 9 shots. 1 of them went in. So now we have 15 saves off 16 shots. We were sitting at that exact same stat at the end of the 3rd period in the last game. So a lot more shots coming at us this game, which is nice for our save percentage. However, boys, we got to get a goal if we want to win this hockey game. That is not an opinion. It is quite literally a fact.
I'm Captain Obvious.
So who's it going to be? Who wants it? Who's going to score the next one? That's my pep talk in the locker room for the boys. I feel like only letting in 1 goal through 2 periods, you've given your team a pretty good opportunity to win a hockey game. Let's get it going. Let's get it going, boys. Okay, now I'm going to hold it so that we can get some fresh legs on the ice because our first line is still out there. Second line comes out now. Willie, you were clutch for us in the last episode. Can you do it this episode? There we go. Good save. I like it. Look at that, Titus Wilkins on the shutouts list for league leaders. The league leader had 3. We have 2 this season. How does Tarasenko keep that puck, man? We made the save. Doesn't really matter, but just questions that may keep you up at night, you know? How did the puck get there? I lost sight of the puck, I guess, because I totally thought Raymond still had it. Oh, we're going. No. Get off. Please. Oh, phew. That would have sucked. But here we go, boys. We're going to get shut out. Good block. I like it. Come on. Fellas. No heart. No grit. No fire. No passion. No urgency. No nothing. Welcome to Toronto Maple Leaf Hockey. I'm just glad they didn't score when we were still on the ice, if I'm being honest. It's really hard to blame the goalie in a 3-0 game, where only one of those goals was let in by the goalie and 2 were empty netters. Our boys couldn't come clutch, and we only got a 90 form score, so we finish our chapter off with a 74 form score. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
22 saves on 23 shots. That's a great outing for Titus Wilkins. You should be in the win column whenever that happens. However, Cam Talbot had the answer against the Leafs in that last game. A .956 save percentage and a 1.01 goals against average. Great game for Titus. Way to finish the chapter, but we have to see, do we stay in the starting role?
You've done an amazing job in the starting role for this team. We love your work ethic. We love your attitude. Keep it going.
Awesome. I love it. That's great. We get to stay in the starting role and we get 2 more X Factor points. With those 2 X Factor points, we are now only 2 more X Factor points away from being able to unlock Dialed In. We have Recover at 89 or higher, and we have Vision at 85 or higher. And so now we are only 2 X Factor points away from being able to make that an all-star X Factor ability. Showstopper, Stick Low, we're still working on it. And Sponge, we are 8 X Factor points away from being able to upgrade that one. So that's probably going to be an off-season thing that we do. I did mention how we wanted to upgrade our Recover. We certainly were slow on some recoveries, so we are going to use some trait points now to unlock that. That is it for this episode though today, guys. We got a win, we got a shutout, but then we also had 2 losses following that. But we will take the small wins, even as little as they may come. We are 6, 7, and 7 on the season. Can I get a double? Nice.
Nice.
In the next episode though, Titus Wilkins is going to be starting a new chapter, and he is still the starter. So how many more wins is he going to get in that chapter? If you want to find out, you're going to have to watch that video. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. We got lots of other content out right now too. Clancy Clark, like I mentioned earlier in this episode, he's been rocking it lately. We're doing hurdle challenges. We're doing a bunch of simulation stuff in the works as well. And so, yeah, guys, we are super excited for what's going on with Welch On-Ice. If you want to see more of what's happening here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and to share this with a friend. But for now, that's it. Peace.